Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and on this one I'm going to be showing you the best Gardevoir build for raids in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Which looks a bit aggressive here actually. There we go. First off, let's start off with the location. So the easiest way of doing this is probably catching a Ralts. So what you want to do is fly over to Los Platos East. And once you get here, we're just going to be going this way. And if I'm not mistaken, there should just be a static Ralts right here. So it'll be here every single time. If you do want to catch the Gardevoir though, you can come to the very top of the map. This will save you a few XP candies, and you can find Gardevoir right around this location. Use an encounter sandwich if you need to, or I just caught this one because it's guaranteed. So just go ahead and catch that Pokemon, and then we can get into the build. Before we do though, I just want to say we have a Discord server. I'll put the link in the description. It'd be amazing if I could see more of you over there. So much fun over there, and I can help you out more. With that being said, let's get on to the Tera Type. So the Tera Type we're going to be running is a Fairy Tera Type, so make sure that you have that. Otherwise, you'll have to spend 50 Tera Shards, and if you're low on them, then you don't want to go around doing raids. I went with the Fairy type Tera because I feel like it's the better option here. But the Psychic type Tera would be pretty good as well. You would just use Psychic instead of Moonblast. Moving on to the actual item, the item we're going to be using is going to be Metronome, and what this does is every time we attack with the same move in a row, our attacks go up 20% every time, starting off at 100% for the first turn, and on the second turn it will go to 120, and then 140, 160, all the way up to 200% at the max, but if it gets interrupted, then that will reset. Let me show you where to actually get the Metronome right now. So come to the right side of the map, and we're going to be flying over to Levincia North. Guys, you can't see it, but I'm wearing my Evolution t-shirt just for you guys. Hope you appreciate that. So after you get here, we're just going to be going to the Delibird shop. So you just want to go inside there and then click Battle Items, scroll down, and you should see it for 15,000 Pokédollars. Just buy that and equip it onto your Gardevoir. If you wasn't sure where it is, it's right here in the city. Now we're going to want the Modest Nature on our Gardevoir, which is up in Special Attack and down in Attack. We are a Special Attacker, we don't need Attack. So I want you to head over to any Chansey supply shop. I'm going to go to the one here. And then just go inside. It's a black and green shop. And if you scroll down to the light blue Nature Mints, you can buy the Modest Mint for 20,000 Pokédollars. And then you just want to use it on your Gardevoir if it's not already a Modest Nature. So like I said there, as you can see, up in Special Attack, down in Attack. Now let's move on to the EVs. So the EVs we're going to be running are Special Attack and HP. Special Attack in EV, so we can maximize that Special Attack, because we are a Special Attacker. And HP EVs, so we can survive even longer in raids and get more damage out before we go down. That's if we go down. Now, if you go back in that Chansey supply shop, you can actually buy the EV items from here. You will need to buy 26 HP ups for the HP and 26 calciums for the Special Attack. This will cost you 520,000 Pokédollars, however, and I get that not everyone can afford this, so another way of doing this is go to any Delibird shop and then click General Goods, and at the very bottom you can actually buy power items to EV train your Pokemon. In this case, we will need the Power Weight, and we would also need the Power Lens. So I'm going to show you where you can actually EV train your Pokemon real quick. So for the HP, we're going to come down here. So fly over to the lighthouse and then just make your way over. Now, I would highly recommend using an Encounter Power Level 2 sandwich for doing this. So on the way over, you will see some Lechonks. They give 1 HP EV each. And if you go down to this pool area, inside the little pool and on the side, you will be able to find Azurils. As you can see, there's one right there. So you want to take out these two in this general location. They give you your HP EVs. You can just choose one or the other with your Encounter Power Sandwich, and you'll need to take out 28 of these to get your max EVs in your HP. For Special Attack, we won't have to go far. We'll just have to come down here to this bridge, because this stream right here will be where we're going to find our Psyducks, and they give away Special Attack EVs. So fly back to the lighthouse and just make your way down to this bridge. And as you can see, there's already quite a few Psyducks. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Psyducks. And I've not even got an Encounter Power Sandwich on. This is the best place you're going to be able to actually train your Special Attack. Now, there is probably better places where you could do it, like, say, Area 0, for example. But these are so low level, no matter what Pokemon you have in your party, you could probably one-shot them. So you can do it, so you can train 6 Pokemon all at the same time, even if they're all low levels. And you'll need to take out 28 of these Psyduck to get your max Special Attack. Moving on to our IVs, you're going to want to make sure you have max IVs on everything except your attack, because that would be a bit of a waste of a bottle cap or a waste of money. So to check your IVs, go in your main menu, click on boxes, and then hover over your Gardevoir and click the plus button on your controller. And then on the right, it will go towards your IVs. If it says best or hyper trained, then that's a max IV. So just see how many you need. That way you can save yourself a bit of money. Once you know how many you need, you're going to want to go to any Delibird shop. I'm going to go to the one in Levincia. So once you get to the actual Delibird shop, just go inside and then click on General Goods. And the first item will be the bottle cap. For every bottle cap, it's 1 max IV. So buy however many you need. And if you can save yourself a bit of money because you've already got max IVs, that's great. And then we're going to fly over to Montenegro. And then I want you to just come over to the guy with the Abomasnow. He will hype train your Pokemon. We're going to choose our Gardevoir and then go down and click bottle caps. And you're going to be clicking HP, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed, and then start the training. And your stats should be at the max they can go to. Now that we've done the IVs, we're going to move on to the ability, and the ability you're going to want on this Pokemon is going to be the Synchronize ability. So what this does is if you get burnt, paralyzed, or poisoned by the opposing Pokemon, then they will get the same status effect, so you're kind of on equal ground. And if they're a physical attacker and they burn you, they will actually be at a disadvantage because burn only cuts physical attack and we're a special attacker. So in some cases, it could work out very good for you. Other abilities on Gardevoir, you can use Trace and copy the opponent's ability. This could be a bit of fun if you want to use that, then it's also an option. But Synchronize for me is better in this scenario. And its hidden ability is actually called Telepathy, and this makes it so it dodges attacks from allies. We don't really need this because we're going to be soloing a lot of the time, and the allies don't really hit you. Moving on to our moveset, we're going to be running Moonblast, Calm Mind, Charm, and Draining Kiss. So Moonblast is going to be our most powerful move. It's going to be 95 power, 100 accuracy. It's a really strong fairy type move. I absolutely love it. And it can also lower the target's special attack stat. So if you're against a special attacker, then that's amazing. Our second move, Calm Mind. This will raise our special attack and special defense stats by 1 each. So if you're against a special attacker again, this will make you do more damage and it will increase your defenses as well. So you can do even more moves and take even less damage. Great move. Moving on to our third move, it's another really good move. It's going to be Charm. It lowers the target's attack by 2 stages, making it so that it does no damage to you whatsoever. So we've got both special defense and physical defense sorted with these 2 moves. Not that you need special defense, because even though Gardevoir's got 125 special attack, it's also got a base 115 special defense. So against them special attackers, it's just going to be an absolute monster. Kind of low in physical defense with 65 though, that's why we're using Charm. And the fourth move is going to be Draining Kiss. It's not a very powerful move, but the idea of this move is it gets us HP back. We restore up to half of the damage taken by the target. So what the plan with this is we're going to set up and then we're going to use Draining Kiss once to get our health back to full. And then we're going to start using Moonblast and build up our metronome with Moonblast after we've healed up, because then we get as many attacks as possible away before we either go down or we win the raid. You'll see a better example of that when we actually get into the raids. Now, all 4 of these moves are actually just level up moves. So you won't need to get any TMs, egg moves, anything like that. You can just get to a level 100 and relearn them all, just like with the Typhlosion that we did last time, which will be in the description and at the end of the video if you need it. Now that we've gone over the full build, let's get into some raids. Before we do get into the raids though, if you're liking these builds and guides on the channel, then make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. There'll be a lot more where that came from. Let's get into those raids. So for our first raid, we have a Dragon type 6-star Breloom, the Sleep Machine himself. This is probably going to be an annoying raid, but let's see how it goes. I can only hope that I am faster than him. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use Charm. We are faster, that's good. And reduce that attack by 2 stages because he is a physical attacker. I'm going to use Low Sweep. It's going to do 13 damage. Ouch. Oh, he dropped our speed though. Damn it, spoke too soon. Now we're going to use Calm Mind. If he doesn't put us to sleep, he put us to sleep. Like, do we even bother waking up? He's faster than us now. He can just spore us again. I hate that it's not a yawn either. It's just a full-on spore. It's got to be the worst move in the game to deal with. He uses spore again. So we heal up to get rid of the actual sleep again. He hits us with an Aerial Ace and then uses Grassy Terrain. Yes, he didn't use spore. So we're going to use Calm Mind, increase that special attack and special defense. He's going to keep attacking with Aerial Ace, that's fine. We're going to use Moonblast to see how much it does. It's doing a decent amount of damage. All my team's asleep except for me. And now that I've just said that, I'm going to be going to sleep now. 3, 2, 1, boom. And I am asleep. I love fighting Breloom. Yay. I guess we'll use that last cheer. We get spored instantly. We are sleeping again. This has got to be a fun raid for you guys. Can't wake myself up now. I've just got to wait till... Oh, I woke up straight away. Amazing. Let's get a Moonblast away. Boom. Special attack dropped. He doesn't have it. Don't use Spore. If we can get some form of attack sequence going without him sporing, that'd be great. So we use Moonblast again and get the drop again. I wish we was this lucky against special attackers. We can Terrestrialize now, so that's amazing. Watch now. We'll Terrestrialize and it'll put us to sleep. I've just spoke it into the universe. It's going to happen. Let's see. Yep. We woke up straight away. That's amazing. We did a ton of damage, broke the shield. There's the shield gone. We attack first. I think you always attack first after you break the shield. This should finish it off, finally. I don't even want to know how many times he used Spore on us then. Got to have been at least 6. Note to self, never fight another Breloom unless you've got a counter for Spore. I can't believe we pulled it off with quite a bit of time remaining, actually. That was amazing. So let's move on to that second raid. So for our second raid, we have a 5-star Dark Type Slacking. Let's get straight into it. So we know Slacking hits pretty hard, but he has Truant, so he can't attack on the second turn. I'm going to use Charm to start with. It's going to use Facade. It's not going to do that much damage because of the Charm. And now we can use Calm Mind. It feels so good not being asleep and actually being able to use our moves. This will raise our special attack and special defense by 1 stage each. We're going to use Calm Mind again, so we're on +2 special attack, +2 special defense. And then we'll use 1 Draining Kiss to get back on full health. Slacking's attack's gone back to normal, so I'm going to use Charm once more before we get into a rhythm of using Moonblast. Its Truant activates, so it can't attack. And now we're going to use Moonblast. Boom. See all that damage? Amazing. Oh, it was a critical hit, that's why. Truant again. So its shield has gone up. It steals some of our Terra Charge. That's not good, but it won't be much of an issue because we've pretty much won this raid. We use Moonblast again, do some more damage to that shield. We keep getting these drops on physical attackers. I bet if we come against a special attacker on the third raid, we don't get it. So we use Moonblast again, some more damage to the shield, a bit more this time because of our item, with the 20% increase in damage from last time. We can actually Terrestrialize now. I'm guessing this attack just finishes him off. I think this is our 4th Moonblast in a row, so we're on 160% damage because of our actual item. So this really should finish. Boom, it does finish the Slacking off. Nice and easy. Goodbye, Mr. King. Let's move on to that third raid. So the third raid is going to be a Bramblegast, I think it's called. It's going to be a 5-star Dark Type, but let's get straight into it. I did lose a bit of time on the actual raid because I had to check if it was a physical attacker or a special attacker. I really didn't know. Turns out it's a physical attacker, so we're going to use Charm first turn. Because if it's a special attacker, you don't actually need the Charm. You can just get straight into the Calm Minds, and you can be attacking 1 turn earlier than usual. It did use Power Whip, and oh, it used it again, so it's a good thing we actually used Charm. Bramblegast is now paralyzed because of the Dunsparce. We're going to use Calm Mind again to increase that special attack and special defense again. It's going to use Shadow Ball on us. That's going to do a lot of damage. Oh, we just used Calm Mind twice, so it didn't do anything. I forgot we did that. So we're going to use Moonblast. It's going to do a ton of damage, as you can see, nearly putting it into the red and also dropping its special attack as it uses Giga Drain. I bet that Heracross on our team is doing a ton of damage to it with its actual Mega Horn. Or at least it would have been doing. But now that the shield's up, it won't be doing that much damage to it. It removes negative effects from itself and then uses grassy terrain. So that Power Whip right now is going to do a lot of damage. See how much damage we do with a Moonblast. So it does a lot of damage to the actual shield, the Moonblast, and reduces the special attack. We get very lucky with these special attack drops. It uses Shadow Ball though, it doesn't use Power Whip, so that's amazing. And now we're going to use Moonblast. This probably should kill. It does kill, and the Bramblegast goes down. So as you can see, this Gardevoir just takes out raids with ease. It's such a good Pokemon for raids. It even took out the Breloom that put us to sleep like 6 times or something stupid like that. And we had quite a bit of time left. So if you want to build it, you're going to be having a very good time in raids. Speaking of a very good time in raids, I'm going to put a Typhlosion build on screen right now. Also a very fun build, and it's very straightforward, very easy to use. So go check that out. Smash that like button if you've enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.